The business kind of is new in town, but not a new idea. Local business owner Max Darnley has had this idea of opening this business most of his life, and it kind of just went into action last year as far as construction and going into business. But the idea has been in place for many, many years, and then the team kind of got assembled last year. So while it seems like we're new, but have been here at the same time, that's kind of where that comes from. We're actually extension from a pre-existing business, the Corner Store Bar and Grill, that's been in town since the 70s. And bring back that idea of coming to meet someone and meeting someone when you drop off the gear, to have them actually do the work right there. And have it, just be a really fluid transaction between the rental team and the tune staff team is all one team. We're all trained, we all kind of are all on one page and communicate. Max and his family are one of the few families that have actually grown up here, so they really have that true spirit of keeping things community oriented. And we really do care about the community, just from day-to-day actions to running little events like a coat drive we ran for the community, just to remember people that while we're all excited about the cold weather and the ski swaps, not everybody's excited about the cold weather, and we can kind of assemble as a team, get some of those people together to take care of everybody. Retail is something new for us. We're expanding with that. Yeah. Last year we had the basics for retail, and this spring connected with some old friends at some companies that I've worked with before, like Candy Grind, and Camper's a new one. They're actually a throwback from the 80s. Wildhorn's a big one. They're a new company based in Utah, which is what we do a lot of our companies. We try to find either small and based in Utah. Just because it just keeps us all on the same page as far as companies working together.
Nice. So then you guys got rental.
Rental is another thing that we kind of raised the bar on, in our opinion. We take really good care of our equipment. You don't have to get the demos just to get the best treated equipment. Whether it's a child ski or an adult race ski, it's the same process. So if it gets rented out, it goes back here, our team reviews it, cleans it, re-waxes it, and it goes back out the door. Nothing's really neglected here. Everything's been calibrated to the highest level or the best performance, and we think that everybody deserves the opportunity to get the best. You don't have to be a racer or a pro skier. Just, if you're a little kid learning how to ski, you deserve the best equipment out there.
Nice, and that's awesome in-house. I know worked at other places where it goes through so many hands that you miss a step, and you kind of get lost in the...
Or a step is not even miss a step, but maybe a step is added.
Yeah.
And that's
with the adding of steps, you miss the sums. You miss the basics.
Totally. And that's something we wanted to do, was just the fluidity of just, if you come in, Jared rents for you, Jared's probably also going to be the one that tunes your skis later. Alex, our general manager, he's working in the front of the house a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't also know how to do the best hand tuning back here. It's just a fluid team where we all work together and keep ourselves on the same page.
So do you do skis and snowboards?
Absolutely. That's what's cool about our shop. We're made up of skiers and snowboarders. And in the back of the house tuning, as far as renting as well, we cater to both skiing and snowboarding, because you shouldn't treat that equipment the same, just equally and differently. The same kind of tuning you do on a ski shouldn't be done on a snowboard necessarily. It needs its special treatment. And for demos, we're actually pretty stoked on our demo setup this year. We're the exclusive Park City area demos facility for Vanish Snowboards, Utah-based, Palace, Utah-based, and Kemper, Utah-based. So just kind of building the homeland a little bit, getting people stoked about new companies in the area, and trying to cover our spectrum on everybody, skiers and snowboarders likely. As someone like a lot of us, probably you and a lot of us, we grew up waxing skis at home and being in shops, and we knew about wax, but we didn't really know a whole lot about it. We heard things like LF and HF and fluoro and fluorinated. And it turns out that, we kind of suspected it wasn't great. Fluorinated wax is actually quite dangerous to be around.
That's what, when it says high fluoro?
High fluoro. It's a fluoronic acid. That's a chemical compound that it gets in your skin just by touching it. It's highly transferable yet highly permeable, which means that it's transferable into you, and it's permeable means it's likely to never leave your body. And that's what we're putting into the soil, in the slopes, and the word watershed gets tossed around a lot in this area, and what we are is watershed. Water from our slopes ends up in Provo, New Mexico, Arizona, northern Mexico, and that's where farms are that produce crops, and those farms are suffering because we're treating the water poorly. We actually, need to kind of realize what we're doing, and it's not that hard. We actually exclusively use biodegradable wax that doesn't contain any toxic chemicals in it.
And then all the machines.
Yeah. While we do a lot of our tuning by hand, we have the latest in machines. And like a car, you add coolant to it. There's additives that get added to the machines. We choose to use the most biodegradable options possible. And on top of that, the sanitization that goes on in the rental spectrum, usually it's aerosol and commercial grade. We use a respectable chemical that's hospital grade sanitization, but also food safe at the same time. Non-aerosol spray can, so no aerosol pollution, and it's just, safe for us to work around and safe for the community.
Yeah, you're helping the community, and it's not putting a dent in your pocket,
yeah,
like
absolutely.
you're saying.
Like I was saying earlier, people are always saying, must cost more, doesn't it? It's like, no, it really doesn't. As you can see, like some of the options behind it, like right here, this chunk of U.S. ski team endorsed race wax, it's $12. It's not that expensive. The sanitization stuff we use, it's less expensive because it's condensed as opposed to being aerosol and processed. So we're actually finding a way to kill two birds with one stone. It's more efficient monetarily and more efficient for the environment.
Nice. What goals do you have for your company and helping the environment and the community?
For the company here, that we all kind of work together managing, our goals are just kind of on a day-to-day basis, make sure that everybody has the best possible time they can, and just, spread a little bit of knowledge. We think that you can always slash the prices and cut discounts and stuff, but if you can leave somewhere just learning a little bit, not having to go through a lesson, but just becoming aware of something, I didn't know that, or that's a little thing that you taught me, we think that builds a lot of value, which can then in turn, raise safety. In the environment, with just skiing, we all do it. We want to save the earth. I think in the next 5 to 10 years, we are where everyone's going to need to be.
Yeah.
And it's not that hard to do, and that's what we want to show. We're not extra strong or extra smart or extra better. We just chose to do it this way, and everyone can be doing it this way, and we all should get to that level at some point.
Nice. So where can people find you?
We're right here at the base of Park City Mountain Resort, right underneath the long-known corner store bar and grill. We are a new location here, and it's right when you walk up the stairs. You can't miss it. Right when you're walking up from the main parking lot, or right on your left, across from Baja Cantina.
Nice. It makes it easy to pop in and out.
It is easy. And
drop your skis off,
pick them up. We're right between the parking lot and the slopes. Nice and easy.
Perfect.
And we also offer delivery too. Our general manager Alex has a special touch to delivery and can always help you out with stuff getting picked up and dropped off.
Nice. So when you say delivery, like skis delivered to their home, or rentals delivered?
Yeah, rentals delivered. And we kind of do it in a special way, where instead of just booking it online and having somebody guess and bring it to you, Al kind of takes a little bit of time out of his day and chats with you, and chats about who you are and what you want, and he'll actually bring a couple options to the door. And he'll make sure that he's giving you the full spectrum of what skis are, and you're not just getting them dropped off. Just going a little bit further on that.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for coming by. I was super excited to meet you, and we're excited to get more people in here and just have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Keep reservations in mind as the season's coming up. It's getting busy.
Where can they book?
You can always get booked online. Get your stuff reserved.
Is it Corner Sports?
CornerSportsPC.com.
Cool. Perfect.
Or find us on Instagram. It's a great resource. It's called CornerSports_Park City. Fun page to follow. Lots of fun facts, cool videos, great products. Thanks.